Sup, y'all? Don't mind my lips. I can't keep lipstick on to save my life. But here we go in another Karen vibe. So I guess trial starts next week, and as you can tell, I am not prepared. I'm just going to be doing my eyes today because I am drained and exhausted. So, with that being said, let's get into it.
Hi, Amy. How are you? Good. You tired? Not that much. Yeah. How was school today? Good. That's good. I called you last night, but I didn't get you. Were you out or? Yeah. Oh. How was your weekend? Good. That's good. What are you doing now?
I find that funny because it's been plenty of days since she has called him last. But since I had a funeral, she wants to try to make it seem like, oh, basically she wanted to know what he was doing and stuff like that. And saying, oh, I tried to call you. Okay, but you didn't try to call him days and days before that. Wait for the receipts.
I'm watching Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. What'd you do after school? I can't see you, bud. I'm just watching now. Oh, okay. All right. Well, did you have a good weekend? Yeah. Oh, good. You doing? I'm screen sharing. Open it. Open it? How do I open it? It will say open.
What ruffles my feathers is this woman acts so dumb when it comes to technology. But let's not forget that she said in a court of law that her and her daughter basically edited text messages and stuff like that to make it seem like what they wanted to be perceived by. So they edited text messages. She forged a doctor's excuse. So you can't figure out how to. She didn't even have to figure out anything because he was sharing a screen. You see what I'm saying?
Screen sharing. I can see a guy on there. Okay, let me see. I want to see you. No. I mean, like, look at this. Dang it. Wait.
I don't want to watch a video game. I don't want to watch you. Oh, well, my eye. Hold on, there's something stuck in my. I don't want to watch a video game. I want to watch you. Oh, well, maybe had you not taught him that back when you stole him off of me, kidnapped him off of me, he wouldn't act like that. That's something you taught him, okay? When I was only allowed 15-minute calls with my son, you sat there and told him, if you hang up the phone with your mom, and I put this on my kids' life, why didn't I record back then is beyond me. I was afraid, but now I'm not. If he hung up the phone on me, then he would be able to do this. He would be able to do that. You know what I mean? So the reason why Armani does these things is because you taught him that. But since it's happening to you and you're Karen, you don't like that. Well, too bad, sweetie pie. He's trying to show you something. He don't want to talk to you really because you already took him to see a movie that he wanted to see. You already bought him everything that he wanted. And like I said for the videos before, like there's really once y'all have done something for him, there's no need for you anymore. So how does it feel that he don't want to talk to you? He wants to enjoy the iPad. He wants to enjoy all the things that you keep him distracted to take his focus off of his family and me. Yeah. He wants to do that, right? How does it feel? Not that we're competition, because I would never, and I could never, and you could never be me. But how does it feel that his attention is more on electronics than you because you have now nothing else to offer him? Not only that, I have not allowed him to use the iPad because if you're not listening, my house, my rules. You're not going to enjoy in festivities. So you was a way for him to get on his iPad and watch and do the things that he wanted on there. So instead of talking to you, oh, this is my chance to be on my laptop or my iPad and not have to talk to you. And you'll see her keep saying, I don't want to say that. I don't want to talk to you. And you'll see he don't give her. Wait.
What?
Can you turn your screen off, please? Wait a minute. No respect. Okay, I might. I don't want to watch. I want to talk to you. Please ignore her. Go.
So what's happening? Nah. Good. Cheeseburger. Yeah, Bendy.
No, he didn't get it from the library. I gave him money to buy it. Those book fair thingies.
It is. It says the back. It's 357 pages total. Yeah. 56. Just 2 days ago.
Well, good. I'm glad you're reading. That's why you're so smart. Meanwhile, y'all, months ago, when I lived at the old place, as I was getting scammed and all that, he would be on punishment, and the only thing he would be allowed to do is read books. Karen went to the court and was like, he has nothing in his room. Now, y'all, all my kids have TVs, even my 3-year-old. TVs, all that. But it was an atrocity that because he was on punishment, and I text this heifer that he was on punishment, he wasn't allowed to do anything. What she do? Take him to a basketball game. I put that in the text message in here. So now it's a different tune. Now it's, oh, glad you're reading, glad you're doing this, glad you're doing that. You see, Karen has been changing her tune since I've been here exposing her on this here web, okay? Which I find it mighty funny how her lawyer was trying to stop me from speaking in trial, right? Like, how are you going to tell the defendant or the plaintiff in this matter that they can't testify at trial, right? It gets real weird, right? Or whatever. So yeah, so now it's, oh, glad you're reading, glad you're doing this. But wait for it. Then we slip in because the bitch is fake. You're going to see again Karen coming back.
So can I read my book?
Nobody asked me could they get my son a dirt bike. What do a 7-year-old got? Why would a 7-year-old need a dirt bike? Nobody came to me and said, "Hey, listen, it's okay if I buy your son a dirt bike."
Nothing.
He don't want to talk to you.
No. You get homework or no? Yeah, I do get homework. I just do it on the bus.
You see how annoyed he is at her? Because this is something y'all see. It's a constant thing. Do you have homework? Oh, you're supposed to have homework. Da 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 da. Da. Once again, and you'll hear in her next comment, she's undermining this Catholic school that I have him in, right? Because I didn't send him to the old school. You know why I didn't send him to the old school? Because the old school was almost allowing her process and move and advancement of kidnapping my child at school. I can't wait to get the portfolio out here.
Yeah, because I don't have.
Oh wait.
No. You get homework or no? Yeah, I do get homework. I just do it on the bus. Yeah, because I don't have as much homework. They don't give as much Holy Sepulchre?
There we go. They don't give as much as Holy Sepulchre. And this is what I'm talking about. She wants to sit there and disrespect anything that has anything to do with me. They don't get as much homework as Holy Sepulchre. Like this creature is weird. Why are you comparing schools? Not every school is the same. Not every parent is the same, obviously. Not every child is the same. So why do you keep asking my son, why don't he have homework every day? You are a fucking weirdo. And I'm going to show the schools too, because you'll see her next step. She's trying to get the schools involved, right? You'll see her next step because you're about to hear what she says, right? She's going to try to get the schools involved in her game. And I'm not playing those games. I think the school needs to know, what is transpiring here because one, I wouldn't, not that I need to really, but she keeps disrespecting them on a whole nother level. And quite frankly, I'm like so sick or tired of it. Like, stop playing with their heads. Every Catholic school, every school has to follow a certain protocol. You know what I mean? But you see how she tries to make it seem like, oh my goodness, so that school's not as good as Holy Sepulchre because you got way more schoolwork there.
Holy Sepulchre didn't get much either. Yeah, but so do we here. Yeah.
How many times you gonna ask the same question?
But this annoying grown Frankie She just doesn't know how to shut up and get on with her life.
See, he knows I don't play with that word.
She in your class? Yeah, she's in my class. Wow. She's annoying? Yeah. How's Willow? Good.
This is where it gets.
Dad, I told you before.
She's asking children's last names. And Monty said, B, like I told you before. Why do you want to know kids' last names? Because then you want to reach out to their parents, because she's a weirdo like that. You feel me? Like she's straight up weirdo like that. But if I knew who these people were, I would call like get a restraining order now. She's a weirdo. She'll be texting your phone like she did my ex-husband, like she does my baby daddy. This woman tries to get a hold of anybody that she can. Okay? She's sitting here asking little girls' last names and stuff. Like, why? You're weird. When my son tells me about his friends and stuff at school, I don't be like, oh, what's their last name? Holmes? I don't do that. Because at the end of the day, I'm just happy with, oh, you got a friend, you got a little crush, this girl keeps picking on you. And she's about to say what I tell him all the time. Like, this little girl keeps, I guess, picking on him or something like that. And I tell him maybe she likes you. Or ignore her. You know what I mean? It's like, if she's picking on you, one, you need to tell your teacher, because I mean, you can only take somebody being annoying for so long and then, you snap. Nice to meet you. Yeah, but he keeps bringing up this Frankie, and yeah, teachers gotta do something about that, unless they don't know, because Armani's not the type to like sit there and cause a scene. He's very professional, which I love about him.
Yeah, she's annoying. He antagonizes Emily.
So he don't like her because she antagonizes his friend. That's what's up.
Maybe also, for my iPad, I need to get my iPad backed up. I also need to get iCloud Plus, or else I'm gonna lose all my storage. I don't know what that is. It's 50 gigabytes for $0.99 a month.
I love him.
Okay. What can I do? Upgrade the iCloud right now. Okay. Can you find a credit card that you can hook up my iPad to? Yeah, but what if I lose all my data on my iPad? It just all got erased before.
So she's saying that he can't get he wants more iCloud storage. So he can like add more games and stuff like that with Apple. He was like, it was all erased. And she's like, no, it was cleaned off so I could give it to you. No, the reason why it was cleaned off because she knew she was exposing my son to pornographic pictures of his mother and uncle. And I have it all recorded. That's why she was trying to text to be so friendly, talk about Armani wants to apologize and everything. Because I told him he was coming back home because she was able to steal him again. You know what I mean? Because of the whole house situation. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all don't even know. So when I called, my son to let him know, hey, you're coming home, because I just got the keys that day and we was starting to move stuff in. Like we was getting it done. So he was trying to show the other one, the other solder, um, the pictures, the inappropriate pictures that Mary had exposed to him. That was of me and my brother and our friend. We was in the pool. No drinks or anything was involved. We had McDonald's. And she had exposed these pictures and stuff to him. And he was trying to show other people. So she already knew that at this point that I was recording because I'm so sick and tired of, you know, the BS. So she already knew I was recording, right? So that's when she tried to cover it up by saying, oh, Armani would like to apologize, whatever have you. Because she already knew that one, the videos was sent by my brother. They tried to lie and say it was me. My brother came to court, right? And and I actually called or I called one of those. So I'm basically like giving her a heads up because after I saw that my brother had sent it to, everybody in that chat, and the only reason why she got on the chat is because when he was away from me, I would call him and he would speak to my brother and, my brother's friend on there. So that's how she got into the chat initially. But anyways, so after I saw that my brother had sent the picture, I was calling, I text her or whatever. Basically like, hey yo, like you better do something with these before my son get a hold of your phone because one, that's I would never want my son to see me in that position. My son never knew I was a stripper. She's the one that told him that. She's the one that, put him on my YouTube videos, who was watching my stuff. I'm a grown ass woman. Why? First of all, my name is Exposed the Dark. My name is not even associated with this account, okay? So whoever Mary that showed him had to be looking for me, looking for me. You feel me? Like looking for me deeply. My son's not gonna know my YouTube name. He's not gonna know any of that. And he already said that she showed me your videos because one night he actually really hurt my feelings because of the things that she was saying. She was trying to start a commotion or whatever. And I saw the look on Ugly Heifer's face because she was smirking after she did these things. Like she's a 6-year-old, 6-year-old. Like she's trash. So me and him had a discussion and out of nowhere. Now I never discussed my mom, my biological mom with my son. I never discussed like my life or anything with him because there's no point. Like that's the past. I'm his mom. I need to do better. You know what I mean? Like the cycle can't keep repeating. So I never even told Armani about my mom or the history and all that because simply because like what's the point? What's the odds that this person is ever going to be in my son's life because of the things that she has done and continue to do? Like I don't got no time for no drama or anything toxic in my life. Those people, rather you're my mom, dad, sister, whatever, if you got something that is going to create a toxic environment for me or my children, I'm leaving you in the dust, period. So there's no point on talking about something that's just to me not even worthy of talking about, right? So my son begins to talk to me and he starts saying about like how he saw my old videos and my life, and then he's going to out of the blue, have you ever had a job? I'm like, this is only something that somebody would hear, like a child would hear from an adult. Because one, I can understand why he would say that because I worked my whole life. Besides when after the like twins and I went to school and stuff like that, but I haven't had a job in a while, I could honestly say. But that's funny because when I was a stripper, right? That's when my son was little. He's asking me had I ever had a job. Well, that's a job. It might be an exotic dancer or whatever, but that's still a job. He didn't know that, right? Okay. Hold on. Hold that thought. Wait, what I come over here for? Yeah, I genuinely forgot what I came over here for. Maybe my lips, yeah. Because they looking kind of crusty. Orange, blue. And I just knew I had it all over here. Yeah, so like as I was saying, I was a stripper, right? So this is my son, 10 years old, asked me have I ever had a job. I had a job while I was pregnant with him. I had a job while I was in high school. My first job, so I was 15 years old, working for my mom. Okay. She works for the VA of internet security. And she would take me and my sister, we would go fax stuff and do all that. So my first initial job was at 15. And then so on and so forth, right? So moving forward is he's speaking of all these things that is on my YouTube channel, right? And she already played with herself. She already told on herself years ago. But he's telling me all this stuff on my YouTube channel, right? And then out of nowhere, he was like, "Yeah, I heard about how hard your life was and everything because I did the one video explaining like my background, my story, and everything." And he was like, "Yeah, my Mamie, she shows me your videos." Now he's innocent. He don't understand like that's completely inappropriate. You know what I mean? He don't get that. But see what happens when you try to turn an innocent mind, make it negative and evil, what happens? It ends up backfiring all the time. I'm about to show you this video of him trying to show the inappropriateness. Cause I definitely need this one here. Child, I have to keep my receipts. Why can't I hear? Okay, that wasn't that one. I think this is the one here. He was getting extremely disrespectful. extremely, extremely disrespectful. Oh, here we go. Word up. Ah! Got him. Got him. So this is my son literally showing us all her text messages, who she's talking to. You got Kevin on here. You got the guardian ad litem on here, exposing all her stuff. And that's why she sent me a text message. Oh, Armani, sorry for all that. Because you're caught. Look, these are all her text messages and everything. Here's the pictures. Here's the pictures of us. Here's the pictures. Oh, too soon. Whoa, that's him trying. Oh my goodness, that's him trying to. That's him trying to show my baby's father us in the pool. That's him trying to show us in the pool. So, mind you, she had filed something to get him, like get full custody of him because of this, because of my brother sending this picture. She filed something for this. Now, this is maybe a week or so before that. And you still got it on your phone for my son to see. So I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Right? Right? There we go again. There, I had to screenshot the messages because number one, hold on, where's the guardian ad litem? Somewhere in there, the guardian ad litem is in there. But isn't that crazy? So you kept those pictures of me, my brother, me, his uncle, and our friend butt naked in a pool for him to see, to get a reaction out of him, to feel some type of way about me because he was going, first of all, he was going hard to pay. I can understand him being upset or whatever. But if it wasn't for her, he wouldn't have been all that upset. See, this is me texting her. I said, have Armani call me. She said, he is outside playing. He will call you when he comes in. That's at 3:47. Okay. My brother sent that picture at 3:40 something. Okay. Of all of us in there. So she saw that it came in, right? You clearly see. She said he's outside. She saw those pictures. So why wouldn't you delete those pictures before my son came in contact with those pictures? It's not about me trying to cover up the fact that I'm a 30-year-old woman in my own pool that's gated, privacy, everything, brother, friend, in my pool with no alcohol or anything involved, having fun. Doing a little 1-2, doing a little, I want to do this before I die. That has nothing to do with a 60-something-year-old woman exposing naked pornography to my 10-year-old son. Okay? So she knew, as you can see, text message, she knew at 3:47. She saw those pictures and everything. Okay, hold on. Now I'm about to show you the text message where she was like, Armani would like to apologize because she was caught. I wasn't expecting for him to sit there and try to full blown show my booty cheeks to everybody. Okay. Like that was crazy to me. And what would he be apologizing for? Why was you there listening to the conversation? Or you know what I mean? Because you're a weirdo. You conducted all of that, period. Okay, hold on. I'm about to find it now. That was in June, April, May, June. Hold on, I gotta find it. Oh, that's another good thing too. He will call you tonight. We are at the Saxonburg Carnival. Now, remember the video before when I showed y'all the sexual harassment text messages and the threatening text messages, with Saxonburg and all that. Yeah, I told y'all that's where their playgrounds is. Okay, and then I was trying to get her to get his medicine. She would not meet me for this thing. Okay, this one would not meet me to get his medicine. But she'll take them here and there and everywhere. I'm trying to find where she was like, okay. So here's one. Now, mind you, while she took him, she wasn't allowed to keep him away from me, right? I could still see him and everything. I still have full custody of him. I wanted to see him. She's like, please read both court orders. The court order never said that I couldn't have him. He just couldn't be in the house. There's other places that we can go to do things as a family, right? Armani is not telling you what to do. He asked if when he was going back to your house, and which it really should be when he's going home because your home is not in. And I told him after you move, we would move back to the summer schedule. I wouldn't even be coming if he didn't have a doctor's appointment. So he had a doctor's appointment. She wasn't even trying to take him to that. She said if he didn't have a doctor's appointment, which she was late as to, that she wouldn't even be bringing him. That just shows you that this really be trying to keep my son away from me. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, so Friday, July 28th. This is weeks after, okay? This is when she tried to take him. This she didn't get him because of the whole pool incident, okay? And the judge never knew that she was sitting there exposing my child to pornography. So I showed y'all the video, right? July 28th of him trying to show whatever. She was like, Armani wants me to tell you he is sorry. He got upset on the phone because he had a play date scheduled. We won't be at Sheets until 5:30. Armani is gathering up some things he wants to bring. She was trying to be so nice. Too late, bitch. I got you. I got you. Right? You fucking pedophile ass bitch. I said on way. She's like, please have Armani call me. Like, she was trying to be all types of nice. So after I just get my son back after moving and stuff, she was getting him back to back before that. So I was very confused. Like she was like confirming this day, confirming that day. I'm like, damn, I thought you only get them like 2 weeks out of summer and once 3 days every other week. I just got my child package. This bitch wanted them back. Now it sucks because I have trial next week and he goes with her this weekend. So I don't know how that's going to go. I don't know what Armani's attitude is going to be like when he comes back, but he's been seeming to get better. You know what I mean? And well, let me not talk about the session, but yeah, there's other people that know she's a Karen too. Like my feelings, my thoughts, my beliefs were confirmed. Um, yeah, so there was that. Like I said, it went from him showing the booty videos to her trying to cover it up by being nice. She can suck a big one. Um, hold on, I need to plug in my computer. But yeah, Like, yo, this this is not even half of it. Like, if I really were to get into it, I would get sick and tired of myself because this goes so far back with the craziness. Eh, oops, it's not even funny. Like, this bitch is sick. Oh, but the best one was when she was trying to offer me a house for my son, and she was like, "What's gonna happen to our money when you die? I wonder if you die or something." This bitch is 60 something. I'm 30. Isn't she, if it was the natural godly way, shouldn't she be in the grave way before me? If we're speaking, naturally. Like, if I die, what's gonna happen with our money? Not only is she a Karen, she's delusional as fuck. Cause what do me not offering your gesture or me trading my son for a house have to do with you said I want to die before you? That rang bells in my ears. This is how I knew this bitch was fucked up. I don't want her to see a psychologist. I don't want her to sit there and see a therapist. I don't want her to do nothing besides get the fuck away from me and my family. That's all I want. Cause how the hell you crip walking in the grave right now as we speak, worried about when my time's gonna be? Confused bitch. When Armani showed me that, I wasn't even shocked.